No one gets more chance than CM Punk with SummerSlam this Saturday live from Cleveland Browns Stadium. It's so good to have you here.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Suited and booted, looking clean. We're not used to seeing this whole getup. Appreciate it.
I'm a suit guy.
Yeah.
Do I cross the line if I say you resemble John Hamm?
Oh, no, not at all.
That's a good thing, right?
I actually frequently tell a lot of people, like, listen, if John Hamm's too busy,
I got you.
I'm your guy. If Negan is too expensive, just call me. I'll be his little brother. I got it covered.
This is your first live one-on-one match since you returned.
Yeah.
How pumped are you?
I'm extremely pumped. It's been a long road to get back to WWE. We obviously have had our problems,
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah.
And then to come back and then get injured in January was pretty crushing, but it gave me a lot to do with the rehab and being able to refocus and really kind of seize the opportunity that I've been given.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Drew McIntyre still a target for you?
It's because I'm a target for Drew. It's really all it is to it. Like, Drew just keeps poking the bear. Sometimes you got to let people, let them know who the man is.
Yeah, he claims that you're not a leader at all.
I never claimed to be one. I'm just trying to do my job. I'm just trying to wrestle. And I think people, I don't know. I am very polarizing for some odd reason.
Why do you think that is?
I tend to say how I feel to a fault. I stand up for myself. A lot of people don't like that. And there's always friction. I will be as polite and as kind to anybody as I possibly can. And when they step out of line, I'm kind of the guy that checks them.
Oh.
Is this the end of, in his words, you screwing Drew McIntyre over?
I'm done with Drew after Saturday. Yeah, I could put him in my rearview mirror and I can focus on bigger and better things. Like this is about me coming back to WWE. This is about the fans. Drew injured me and gloated about it, and now I got to teach him a lesson on Saturday. And I get to beat the crap out of him on live TV. That's kind of exciting.
And what do you think's next after that?
That I don't know. There's like an embarrassment of riches of talent in WWE now.
Yeah.
There's people that I have stories with that we could revisit. There's people that I've never shared a ring with. I'm excited to do all those things.
Yeah, I know you said you speak your mind, so you're a Chicago guy.
Yes.
Let's talk Chicago sports.
Okay.
You guys have struggled in the quarterback situation just a bit, but you have a solid team. You get Caleb Williams now. How confident are you that this is the guy?
Well, I think struggle is a good way to label Chicago sports fans and Chicago sports as a whole. I feel like obviously I'm a huge Cubs fan.
Yeah.
So championship drought for 103 years,
Rough.
Yeah, it was rough. But we won.
Yeah.
And the Bears, I grew up in 1985, 86, the Super Bowl shuffle. Like it was pop culture.
Yeah.
I'm less of a football guy than I am baseball and hockey, but to grow up in the time and the place I did, you have to be a Bears fan. My first dog was named after one of the Chicago Bears. It's a culture. It's a thing. How confident am I? I'm not confident.
Yeah.
I think
Cautiously optimistic
Because
based on
of the
your
history?
history.
I think it boils down to management. I think they talk a lot, and I don't think they actually try to win. You field a team that can win. Don't just get me this one piece. Build around this piece. Do what the Hawks are doing with Bedard. Don't just throw Bedard on the ice and say, hey, here's the guy. We're going to sell a lot of tickets because people want to see this kid skate. I need a team built around this quarterback. I mean, we drafted Fields. He was supposed to be the guy. Now he's in Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Pittsburgh now.
Yeah.
I point my finger solely at ownership. It's been the same ownership for X amount of years, and if you really want to change, I think it's got to start at the top because everything from them is just talk.
I'm going back to wrestling.
Brutal. Brutal, I know. And hey, listen, I love the Chicago Bears. They send me nice care
Wait, before
packages
you
and
go
stuff
back
like
to wrestling,
that,
can I do one more sports question?
Fine, you can do one more.
We have a Chicago guy.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, MJ versus LeBron.
No contest. Come on.
Yeah?
What, you really? Are we?
It's MJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
And you don't think if he could get any more championships that he can
I think the NBA is played and especially officiated a lot differently in 2024 than it was in the 90s when the Bulls had their dynasty. I think MJ's possibly, he's up there with Gretzky as like the guy. When you mention a sport, you mention, well, basketball, you mention Michael Jordan. You know, I would say Kobe is a closer comparison to Michael Jordan than LeBron.
Interesting.
But, you know, people all have their opinions. I love LeBron too.
Going to wrestling. All right, so on the show, it's often like make a list, top 5 stuff, this and that.
Yes.
You have the option here. You could give me your top 5 like wrestling events. Can't count WrestleMania, like that you love to be a part of. SummerSlam's coming this Saturday. Or you could give me, I grew up with like Hogan and Rick, like your top 5 like favorite wrestlers of all time. Which one do you want to do?
My top 5 wrestlers of all time is going to be real out there.
Okay, let's do it.
And you're putting me on the spot. So this is my top 5.
Okay.
It's not cultural significance.
Okay.
It's not impact. But a lot of that is honestly factored in because I think Harley Race, Terry Funk.
Ooh.
I think Steve Austin's the biggest superstar that this industry has ever seen. I would say Eddie Guerrero. That's 4, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go at 5.
No Hogan, no Flair, no Warrior, Undertaker.
Ricky Steamboat.
You know
Not
anything
The
about
Rock,
those guys? Ricky
not
Steamboat,
Cena.
old school names.
Yes.
Those are unbelievable.
Again, I'm a kid of the 80s.
Yeah.
I could.
What got you into wrestling?
Jesus. Let's scratch off Steamboat. Sorry, Steamer. I love you. Roddy Piper.
Roddy
See, this
Piper.
is the problem. This is the problem with these, the top 5 lists.
Yeah.
You know?
No one's gonna hold you to it. We put you on the spot. If you drop someone off.
Why I got into wrestling
It's
is Roddy Piper.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw Piper. I saw him as this undersized guy that was surrounded by all these hulks.
Yeah.
And he just talked trash, and I was like, I would like to do that. That looks like something I could do.
How old were you when that happened? Like, were you late, early teen years type thing?
No,
or?
I was a little
Kiddo.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably right when WWF at the time exploded.
Yeah.
You know, nationally, like '87. You know, I definitely wasn't even a teenager yet. Just seeing Piper do his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. One thing, are you nervous about Seth Rollins as guest referee? You feel like he's actually going to be fair?
I don't think he's going to be fair. I don't know if I have the capacity to be nervous about it because I'm nervous about a great other many things leading up to Saturday.
Yeah.
I almost can't worry about it. You know?
Okay.
And if I whined and complained, I would say that it was unfair that he was the referee. But this is the way things have happened, and it's just something I got to deal with.
The card you were dealt. All right. Give fans a promo as to why they should watch SummerSlam.
Oh God. Should I look directly at the camera?
Go for
Give
it,
him a
Punk.
solo. Yep.
Get the solo shot.
All right, well, if you like me in a 3-piece suit, 3 is the number of pieces I'm going to tear Drew McIntyre into. This is a man who has injured me and gloated about my injury. And look, I know a lot of people don't like me. Drew's one of them. But the reason people love me is because when I get knocked down, I get back up. And if you don't like that, we have returning Rhea Ripley, who is, you got to love Rhea Ripley. We got Cody Rhodes. We got Solo Sikoa. This card is, to me, honestly, possibly better than a WrestleMania.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, maybe not the best, but I haven't had my coffee yet this morning. So.
You're all good. You've been all over the place. We appreciate you. Thank you for being with us, and we will be watching.